Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on a Charlize Theron look from the Dior commercial advertisement. It was released, I believe, maybe it was around Christmas time, and I actually just saw it again, and I was just kind of browsing online and saw the ad, and then I looked up the commercial, and I just forgot how absolutely amazing that she looked in this picture, and it's so different from anything I've ever done, and it's just really cool, and it's kind of a tutorial a little bit in contouring and highlighting because the look is very, very gold, very highlighted, and very shaded. So it's going to be really cool because I can tell you guys a little bit about contouring and highlighting while I'm doing the tutorial for you. So I thought it would be a good time to use some of my Dior products. I don't know if all of you know or if some of you know, but I did used to work as a makeup artist for Christian Dior. I'm not with Christian Dior anymore, but I did collect quite a few products while I was with them, and so I thought it would be a good chance to kind of use some of those, and there were some really perfect colors for this look, especially the highlighter and the bronzer that I'm going to use for contouring. So first thing, you probably know one of my favorite foundations of all time is the Dior Airflash foundation. This is a really good airbrush foundation. And it doesn't have an SPF, so it photographs beautifully. So I'm going to take this up. And I usually start on my cheeks, so spray about 3 little dots on that side and just blend that in. And you can always add more. This is a very buildable foundation, but you do want to kind of blend quickly. I haven't used this in a while, so it's probably hurting a little. It's like a little bit hard to squirt out right away. Alright, now we're going to start on the eyes. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is fill in my brows. I'm going to use Omega, which is right here. Really softly through my brows. Her brows are a little bit shorter than mine, but I'm not going to pluck them shorter, so I'm just going to really gently fill them in. And now I'm going to use an eyeshadow base. I'm going to use my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and I really love this. This is probably the best eyeshadow base I have ever used. Now, her look is very gold, as I was saying, so the eyeshadow is super gold as well, and I think that the perfect eyeshadow for this look is Woodwinked, a MAC 217 brush with this. And Woodwinked is one of my favorite eyeshadows this month. I have been absolutely loving it, so this is just going to go all over the lid. And just do little circular motions in the outer corner and just blend it in the outer part of the crease. Don't take it too far in. So I'm going to take a brush like this. It's just kind of a fluffy crease brush, and this is a crown brush. It's what is this? A C412 Deluxe Pointed Crease Brush. I'm going to use my Dior Matte Sunshine Bronzer in 002 Honey Matte. It looks like this. And I'm going to use this as a crease color and as shading, as my contour too, so you'll see it a little bit later. But I'm going to take a little bit of product right there, and I'm going to work this into my socket line. And just do this very gradually. Hint to it. So just work that in about that far and do the same thing to the other eye. I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush and just blend out my edges a little bit. Just want to make sure there's no... Alright, now I'm going to take a MAC 239 brush. Looks like this, and again my MAC Woodwinked eyeshadow right here. Just take it, I just use the tip of the brush, so I kind of just push it in there. And I'm going to take this underneath of the lash line and about 2/3 of the way in. Then using a clean 239 brush, I'm going to take one of my favorite Dior shadows of all time. This shadow is absolutely beautiful. It is called, let's see, Golden Spotlight 616. And it's just a really pretty gold for this look. It's perfect. So I'm just going to take this brush and just, it's very shimmery, so you can get a little bit of fallout. So just take it like that. And I'm just going to push this in the inner corner and over the first half of the lid, just to add a little bit more gold and more sparkle, and kind of just... Alright, now I'm going to take a bit of a smaller brush. This is a C431 Precision Detail Brush. Some more of that gold eyeshadow. And I'm going to place this in the inner corner and on the first third of the eye. And you can see it does come with a little bit of fallout. So just take a powder brush, just kind of sweep that away, and we're also going to cover it, clean that up a little bit with concealer as well. Alright, so now that that step is complete, I'm going to do one more thing with the eyes, and it's going to be a little bit of shaping in the eye area and down the nose. So I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush, which looks like this, and this is the one that we use for the bronzer. So I'm just going to take a MAC blusher in Harmony, and I'm going to start this in about the center of the lid. And I'm just going to really lightly just push that in, just to darken it just a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to take, so after placing it just right in the socket line, I'm going to take, so if you look at the picture, I'm going to link it on, I'm going to link my blog below, which will have the picture that I'm looking at. But she has a ton of shading in here, which is slimming her nose, and it's just creating the look of deeper, like more inset eyes. So I'm going to take the same Harmony blush by MAC, same brush, and I'm just going to start shading right in here. Just like that. So you want to focus it kind of like right near the inner corner, and then just blend it backwards and up towards the brow. And it's actually a very, very dark shading. Kind of up to where it almost meets the crease, but just before it. And then I'm just going to gently just kind of blend this downwards on the nose. Just to shade. Now I'm going to add my mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes with my Lancome eyelash curler, which I love. And I thought it's a good time to bust out my Dior mascara. I haven't used it in quite a while actually, but the Dior Show is one of my favorites. So this is just in black, and she's not wearing any false lashes, and her eyeshadows are actually very minimally coated in mascara. So I'm just going to lengthen them, but I'm not going to add a bunch of coats. Just one is going to be perfect for this look. Alright, now it's time for concealer. I'm going to use my Benefit Boing Concealer, which is one of my all-time favorites. And I'm just going to use, as always, my Samantha Chapman brush. I love the Real Techniques brushes. They're amazing. And this one, I believe, is the domed shadow brush. Just take a little bit of that and just clean up under my eyes. I have some dark circles today. I didn't get quite enough sleep last night, and Toby woke me up very early to take him out. Now for what I think is a really, really fun part, and the most fun part of this look, the contouring and the highlighting. So in the picture she's extremely shaded and extremely highlighted, and then the lips are really fun and gold too. So my MAC blush in Harmony, which is one of my favorite contours, I'm going to use my MAC I thought I said 103. I was like, I swear this is a 109. A MAC 109 brush, and just swirl it right in there. Find the hollows of your cheeks. You can make that little silly fishy face like this. Or you can just take your finger and run it down, and when it dips in, that is where the hollow of your cheek is. So that's where you want to focus on contouring. So I'm just going to take my 109 brush and start working this in. And she is very contoured all the way up through the temple as well, so we're going to take it straight the way through the temple and along the hairline. You want to leave this part open though, right about like the middle half of the face or third of the face. You want to leave that open. Okay, so now that we're fully contoured, we're going to move on to the highlight. I am so obsessed with this highlight. It's my favorite of all time, and it is the Dior, what's this called? Powder Shimmer Powder and Amber Diamond and it's gorgeous. Now we're going to use this shade right here, which is the gold shade. Normally I mix them all together, but because this look is so gold, I just want to use the gold. And I'm going to use an SS165, which is a smaller brush, really good for highlighting. So just take that gold shade, and we're going to start by highlighting the cheekbones. And I'm going to start right here because this part of her is really highlighted, so kind of place a little bit there and just move it backwards. And you'll be able to see. I kind of do it just around the eyes just a little bit. And it's very shimmery, so you want to just use a little bit with this. I'm going to highlight the forehead, which normally you don't see. People get a bit oily in the T-zone, so you don't want to highlight that area, but in this advertisement, she's a little bit highlighted there, so you want to highlight that area, down the nose just a little bit, and right on the chin, and then I'm going to take a little bit on my upper lip as well. So now what we want to do is finish up the lips to bring this whole look together. First I'm going to use a nude color to kind of cancel out the pink in my lips because we are going to make this very similar to the whole look, which is gold, and it's going to be a gold lip. So I'm going to use my Creme de Nude lipstick by MAC. I'm going to put that all over. And this is a cream sheen, and it's a really, really, really nice color. Alright, and then after I'm going to take a sleek makeup lipstick, which is based in the UK, in golden, which looks like this. And this is going to go right on top of that. And you could actually wear the lip with, I know that the whole thing being gold might be too much for you, and this is very much more of an editorial kind of mix and match. This wouldn't be like an everyday kind of look or anything, but it's just something different, and she looks beautiful in this, so I wanted to create this look. But you could actually wear this lip in the summer. It would look really pretty and nice bronzy lip. And then, just to finish it off, I'm going to take that gold eyeshadow that we used from Dior on my MAC 239, and I'm going to pat this right in the center of my bottom lip, and that's it. It's just going to make it a little bit more gold. This is a very different look for most people. It is very editorial. I mean, it's an advertisement for Christian Dior J'adore fragrance, and Charlize is beautiful, but it is magazine editorial makeup, so it photographs. You want something that photographs really beautifully, and the shading and the highlighting is very extreme. But I hope you learned a little bit about shading and highlighting today, and that you can take that and use it more in your everyday routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that you're all having a fabulous day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!
Changed into her running clothes and headed up.